Welcome everybody to episode 4 of the Fit Edge Malawi podcast. We are here at Infinity Gym, and without further ado, let's go ahead and meet our guest. My next guest is a professional bodybuilder and a certified personal trainer. He was crowned Mr. Malawi in 2025. He trains and operates out of Infinity Gym, which is located in Blantyre, Malawi. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Frazier Zeka. Welcome to the pod, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Talk to me, brother.
Welcome to the pod. Feel at home. Literally, we're here at Infinity.
Correct.
Yeah. So let's start from the very beginning. Who is Frazier Zeka?
Playing the street forward, man. Frazier Zeka is a human just like you and me. Grew up with two parents, but eventually, as I grew older, we lost my dad.
Okay.
R.I.P. Dad. Your son's Mr. Malawi now. We're trying to keep up the legacy. We're doing it for you, ba. And then I grew up mostly with my mom, my auntie. You know how it goes, man. Eventually up and down. So, yeah, man. And apart from that, we're Mr. Malawi now. So, yeah, that's Frazier, bro.
We're gonna get into that. Okay, so from the very beginning, what got you into fitness, and what was your first experience like getting into the gym?
Growing up, bro, I wanted to be a footballer.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how that goes, and then you realize you're not that good. Yeah, you're not Ronaldo as you think you are. You know? So running was the other thing I was doing. So eventually, with all this type of sports, you need to be in the gym. And then growing up, my brothers were doing this gym thing, my cousins, and they were big enough to actually motivate me to kind of look like them.
Yeah.
Only that they didn't have the legs, you know. They didn't have the legs back then. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to be honest. Apart from that. Yeah, I'm watching wrestling.
Okay.
Trying to be The Rock growing up. That stuff kept me going into the gym, man.
Okay, and how's that going now?
As you can see, bro, it's the lifestyle now. It's more than just a hobby. It is actually life for me now, you know what I mean? Because this is who I am, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Changed me a lot.
Okay. So you're a pretty busy man. So how do you balance your business, your fitness, your relationships? What does a normal day look like for you?
Let me start with the relationships. My wife hates
very important.
crazy days I have, but then it's kind of part of the sacrifice, right? And then being able to be in a position to actually understand that there's a thin line between working excessively and hard work. So I think it comes naturally. I thank God for that. And then being able to enjoy both the relationships, the work, and the business is what makes it interesting, man. Yeah, so for me, it comes naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can someone know when they're working excessively as opposed to just working hard?
I feel like if you're kind of neglecting yourself and just focusing on your actual chores, I think then you've lost it, bro.
Okay.
That's my opinion. But sometimes I think life depends on what phase you're in your life. There's certain things you need to do excessively in order for things to go back to the norm. So being able to notify that will also help you a lot to navigate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So we're here at Infinity Gym, a very beautiful gym.
Thank you.
So talk to us. How did Infinity Gym start, and what does it mean to you personally?
Okay, so being a trainer and being in fitness, I've always wanted something that resembles the type of training that I dream of, you know? Being able to, like, the football I told you, the background of running, the athleticism, and the weightlifting being combined into one thing. So I've always tried to envision something that can encompassate both of these things. Yeah, the athletic side and the strength side, you know? And being able to do that has always been a dream. So I don't know how to put this, but then, bro, God is great, bro.
God is great.
Yeah, God is great, man.
Amen.
Yeah, shout out to Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if this would have been here, but there's a lot we could actually say, but I think it would take a lot of time for the podcast. But all I can say is if you have a dream, pursue it, keep praying, wake up every day, do exactly what you have to do. Even when you make mistakes, realize you've done those, and then put yourself back on the path, because that's how we ended up here, bro. Yeah, I didn't have a formula. I didn't have a step-to-step book, but Yeah, enthusiasm and prayer and faith. Yeah.
So Infinity, why the name Infinity?
Crazy, man. You see, something about me, right? I was born in 1996, so if you flip the numbers, it kind of look like infinity, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the starting point. So for us to be able to recognize that if you flip it this way, it look like an infinity sign. If you put it that way, it look like an 8. And then if you try to word it, you can't call it an 8. You call it infinity.
Yeah.
And I realized that if the whole point of starting something should be able to, I think, to continue, right? It shouldn't stop.
Yeah.
It should be able to flow. So my dream is to always be able to pass on something like this to maybe my kids, their kids. So infinity makes so much sense.
To keep it going.
Yeah, to keep it going. But sometimes I had a setback with that because I started thinking that maybe I feel like I'm going ahead of myself to say that it's gonna forever go on. So, but then I feel like your intention is always the purest part of your whole being. So I pray to God about it, just say that I'm not going ahead of myself, but this is the dream. It should forever keep going, bro.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that, so that's very interesting to know.
Crazy, yeah?
Yeah. So what's the biggest challenge that you've encountered about opening a gym, running a gym? What's the biggest challenge?
COVID-19, right?
COVID-19, yeah.
Bro, that was
the worst.
Deadly, bro. Not the worst, but then, yeah, it was deadly because I opened the gym and then there was COVID, bro. Like, man's got overheads, got a lot of things that you need to do. You've planned out a lot of your income to come in a certain ways for you to be able to patch up your life and everything. But then I guess the hardest starts always end up with the greatest of stories and stuff. And then I think if you start hard, and then eventually maybe it's gonna get easy. But if you get harder, don't stop. Yeah, you know. So COVID-19 was a breaker, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine you open your business and then they tell you close the doors.
Yeah,
you know, it's crazy. You're still paying rent, you're still paying bills, you're still doing everything else.
And there's no one in the gym.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so it taught me a lot, but God's great. Yeah.
So how about post-COVID? What are the day-to-day challenges that you often encounter?
I feel like running a business. I don't look at them as challenges. I feel like I look at them as the tasks that I have to be able to do on a day-to-day. So challenges, maybe expansion, you know? Being able to expand to the level or to the dream of your ability of visioning is not easy, bro. Being able to actually run a gym is a full-time job, you know? Yeah, you need to, you're in hospitality at the same time.
Yeah.
You need to treat people well, you need to talk to people well, you need to smile even if you don't need to smile. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure people feel good about themselves, even if you don't feel good about yourself. That's not their problem. So those are the day-to-day challenges of being able to be Frazier Zeka, and then being able to be this guy that should be able to train people, this guy that should be able to train himself, that should be able to portray this happiness every single day. Guys, sometimes I'm hungry, bro. And then you can't really show that. And then this is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just trying to be realistic about this.
Definitely.
So yeah, man, apart from that, I don't look at anything as a challenge. I think this is your role, it's your responsibility to be able to be that particular person, because if you're not that person, then who is going to be that person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think perception, bro. I look at things positively. So it's not a challenge.
Okay.
But whatever it is, we're going to treat it like a deadlift or a squat or a bench press.
And just push through it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Amazing. So people see you in the gym, people see the clients that come through in the gym, the cars that park outside.
Crazy.
What's the biggest misconception that people have about running a gym?
It's crazy how you look at things, though. But then I think being able to see the cars parked outside, the trainers being able to train people, maybe your gym actually showing numbers. People just think that maybe, man, that's the success of it, you know? But I feel like the success of it is being able to actually attract those people on a 365 level, you know, like 365 days. It's not easy. At the same time, it's a blessing from God. We say that, but then you have to put in the work as well, you know? You gotta, like I said, you gotta be a hospitable person. You gotta be real. You gotta show love and affection towards your extra passion, which is your job. And then the other thing is, people just look at you and see you maybe with certain high profit people or certain type of people, and then they think like, yeah, bro, my man's rolling.
Because we see Range Rovers outside. We see Benzes, so...
But you still gotta go through every other hustle just like everybody else, which is being able to sort out your overheads, keep your expenses at a good level, being profitable, being able to have good connections and a good environment around you. So that's pretty much it, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to sound negative to somebody, you know? Yeah, because that's not me, man. Yeah. So the misconception would probably be that if you just buy equipment, then you have a gym.
Okay.
But I feel like you need a community. You need people to support you. You need people who really are there to get changed. You know, certain people can come through today and go tomorrow. You need to try to figure out a way to change people, you know? And then people should be able to appreciate that. You should be able to appreciate the people. Yeah. It's a reciprocal thing, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so biggest misconception is thinking that you can just put the best equipment and then in one place and get probably maybe Mr. Malawi or Frazier to train in that place and then the gym is done. No, man. You need to work harder than that. That's what I've been learning. Okay. Yeah? Being Mr. Malawi doesn't just mean that you have a successful clientele around you. You need to still be human. You need to still be the guy that works with people. You need to still be the guy that thinks of things logically in a business way and be able to push towards the goals that you have. As a gym owner or as a particular person or a certain individual, you got to do that. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, man.
So you touched on the culture here at Infinity. Well, how would you describe the culture here at Infinity, and how does it differ from maybe other gyms?
I don't know much about other gyms, to be honest. I don't want to talk about other gyms. I'll talk about here. I feel like when you're here, you're home, bro. Like you can do whatever you want within the rules, of course. Yeah. And I feel like you can be able to be in a diverse environment, but still keep your identity. Hence the flags, bro. I rocked a lot of them here. Like all these flags you can see up here is people that have actually trained for those countries. I just didn't put them up there, you know? So I'm just waiting for somebody now, maybe from Jamaica, so I can put a Jamaican flag out there so we can embrace the brother too, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Get me, yeah. So I feel like when you're here, you're multicultural, you're multi-centered, you believe that everybody's created by God, so we're all equal in here. Chasing for a better purpose, which is being a better self. But imagine, instead of just doing that yourself, you're doing it collectively with others. And that's Infinity, bro.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you're very passionate about fitness. Suppose Infinity Gym, this is a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Suppose Infinity Gym disappeared tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you think you would be doing with your life?
I would have to pray a lot to figure out. I feel like this for me is a calling, you know? Because I don't look at it as a job, neither as a business. Apart from that, I look at it as a calling because for me it comes like naturally, you know? You know how footballers are, bro? Like, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm Messi, but you know, Messi, bro, like you see him play or you see him walk or you see him think, you'll be thinking about just, you know, like, so passion's like that, bro. It's gonna be hard for me to say that I'm gonna start doing something else. I'm also passionate about other things. Like ladies, I can cook. I'm a chef. Trust me, I'm a chef. Ask my fellow football guys, they'll tell you that, bro, he loves football. Maybe I'll try that again. But as you know, in this actual life, it didn't go well, you know? I also make music. I love fashion. So maybe one of those things would turn out to be one of the things I'd actually be doing. But then I would pray to God to say that, to show me the way. Yeah, because it'll be hard to just, you know, say, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. Nah, that's not.
Of course.
I shouldn't lie, bro. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. So ladies, he said he can cook, but he has a wife. So remember that
part.
Okay, so you've talked about it, touched on it a little bit. You were crowned Mr. Malawi in 2025.
Yeah.
So take us back to the moment where you decided that I'm going to take part in this competition. So take us back to that moment.
Yeah, so being Mr. Malawi is a thing that I think every bodybuilder in Malawi will actually chase. If you're actually willing to stand on stage, because some people might not be willing. So let me use this opportunity as well, bro. Stand on the stage.
Okay.
Your body got potential. or you actually got the body to win the show, come on, man. Do not starve the people of Malawi saying greatness, bro. Come on, man. Bring that physique to the stage and push it. Let's get it, man. Yeah. So when I decided to say that I'm going to compete in 2025, was the normal thing, because every year you have to chase the score, right?
Yeah.
Which I haven't won yet until 2025. So 2025 was the year that we'll be chasing. So I got injured, unluckily. I wasn't even supposed to compete. Bro, trust me, 2025, Mr. Malawi, I probably trained for 6 weeks.
Okay.
The weirdest thing that ever happened, because every other time we're training the whole year, you don't win the show. The year that you were not supposed to actually be there.
Yeah, that's when you end up winning the whole thing.
And shout out to Monze, because that's the guy that we actually started the bodybuilding dream with. So Monze, the ex-Mr. Malawi. And then shout out to Wellington as well, Mangonde, the ex-Mr. Malawi for 2024, who actually also pushed me towards to say, bro, you gotta
do it.
Yeah, you gotta compete in 2025. You're lucky I'm not there. Well. I'm like, yeah. So it has been a good journey, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's something that every bodybuilder every year, especially in Malawi, will chase towards. So it's not like you have to make a decision. It's like the decision's already there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in January, you know that, bro. Whatever the date is, you gotta work hard towards it. You know? Yeah. So, man.
So you touched on how for this tournament, it took you 6 weeks of work.
Yeah.
And in previous ones, you worked the whole year. So what exactly goes into preparation for Mr. Malawi?
Bro, it's crazy. Bro, we eat, we train, we need to sleep. I'm telling you, it's literally a job that you gotta eat, bro.
Okay.
Shout out to all my bodybuilders out there, man, spending a whole lot of money on food.
In this economy.
I swear down, bro, because it's like, you know the way your guy who drinks a lot, the guy you don't like him drinking, because it's just spending too much money?
Yeah.
It's the same idea and the same concept of the bodybuilding.
Okay.
Just that in this case, it's food. Yeah. So apart from that, what else do you have to go through? A lot of training. You got to understand your body and a lot of sleep. Because if you don't sleep, then I think you're just putting everything to waste. Maybe 6 for some people. They'll do like a 6 month towards the year. They'll actually bulk, get as big as possible. And then the other 6 months, they'll try get as lean as possible towards the show date. So it just depends on how your body responds and how you're working with your coach or how you're working by yourself towards your actual day. But throughout the year, you gotta be on your diet. Throughout the year, you gotta know exactly what you're doing. Can't guess the work. You gotta compound the actual work, accumulate towards the actual goal.
Yeah.
So if you're weighing 70 kilos in January, and your plans to weigh 95 by December, you got 12 months, bro. You got to put it in there, figure out a way to make sure the food, the workout, and the sleep is going to adjust those numbers towards that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, a whole lot of food and a whole lot of work and a whole lot of sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the prep.
Yeah. Would you say Mr. Malawi is for everyone? Do you think it's a competition for everyone to try take part in, or should a certain group of people not take part in that competition?
I feel like you can do whatever you want, man. But if you feel like it's something that you're passionate about, more than just trying to do it, then why not, man? I feel like it's for everyone. I feel like if you're human, you got 2 legs just like me, 2 arms, 2 ears, you got a nose, bro, we all the same. Go do it if that's your passion. But don't just do it, man. Like just don't go there and then stand in posing trunks and then for the fun of it. Yeah. But if that's the main purpose you want to do it for, do it as well, because that's life, man. Yeah, it's not for a segment of people, but only that a few others will stand out due to the fact of how they work hard and how passionate they are towards the actual sport. Just like every other sport, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
We can all play tennis, but not all of us are Roger Federer. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can all play football, but not all of us are Gabadinho. Shout out Gabba.
Shout out Gabba. So what's the criteria that they use to pick a Mr. Malawi? Do they look at who has the best six-pack, who's built the most? What's the criteria they're using?
All right, so I think it's about your physique. Okay. You know, being able to have a balanced physique. You know, like symmetry, body conditioning, muscle development. Okay. Muscle maturity, and just having a complete package over there. You know, we don't want no Johnny Bravo or Mr. Malawi. because then you have a problem.
Okay.
Because the guy that's gonna come with the legs is gonna outpose you, because you won't look as similar to the other guy. So you just have to be a complete guy from your calves. Let's just say every muscle has to have development, and it has to look as planned as necessary, because you can't just look big in certain areas and in certain areas you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the criteria is based on that. So they'll check your symmetry, they'll check your muscle maturity, and then they'll check your presentation. Yeah, if your presentation is as good as everything else, I'm sure then you have a better chance of winning than everybody else. Yeah.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah,
You understand? It's not about a six-pack. Maybe you have 8 or 4, but you can still win.
You can still win.
As long as it makes sense to have 8 or 4. Not that you have a big arm and then a small leg. Not that you have a big leg and then a small arm. And then you find another person who has both. So obviously they will consider that man better than you are, because it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Complete package.
Okay, so Zeka, you're standing on stage. Take us back to this moment. You're standing on stage.
Bro, I was even late.
You're lit. They're about to announce the winner. So what goes through your mind when they say you are the winner? Take us back to that moment.
Yeah, man. It was dope. I almost shed a tear, but you know gangsters don't cry.
Yeah, they do sometimes. I've seen them.
Yeah, I cried, man.
It's okay. You can even cry now.
That was just a joke. Just a joke. Take it easy, Mr. Fide. So now they say my name. Now the realization comes to say, bro, everything you've been dreaming about, everything that you actually thought you actually are, so is now realistic. How do you go about that, bro? Yeah. So now man's step on stage, very grateful, very obviously happy that we've actually done this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just looking up at God to say, what a year, man. Yeah, man, I was injured, I wasn't even supposed to be at the show.
Yeah.
Like, so sometimes I think the hardest climb, that court, like the hardest climb brings like the best view. Yeah, because bro, I was training with an injury. I even have videos towards I'm gonna drop a documentary. I just wrote down I'm gonna drop a documentary after that. Because I took those videos deliberately, man. Like 6 weeks before that, my arm was like big, like, bro. I couldn't even like do anything, man. And then 6 weeks later, they announced that I'm Mr. Malawi.
Mr. Malawi, yeah.
It was one of the best feelings, bro. Like,
okay.
Thank God. Shout out to God.
Amazing. Yeah,
but we couldn't drop a tear like I said. Because imagine I drop a tear and I'm in posing trunks, panties. Bro, and I'm the biggest guy there. No, man, that's a moment that I would sever for life, bro. My daughter would hammer me with those jokes for the rest of my life.
It wouldn't look good, bro.
No, it would look good, but at the same time, like, come on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying don't cry, yeah? When you have time, cry. It's very important to show your emotions.
It's important to cry, guys.
Yeah, especially tears of joy.
So how has being named Mr. Malawi changed your life in any way?
Impacted my life in a very good way. I think being able to speak about something and bring it into existence, especially towards the ones that are next to me, has also changed them. To believe that if you can dream it, you can actually achieve it. It takes hard work though, and takes a whole lot of you to be present in that type of field. It's impacted me in the most positive way, bro. Being able to understand that, if you can dream something, you can actually achieve it. Because sometimes you can dream about a lot of things and then you don't get to see those things come to life. Sometimes it's unfortunate. But being fortunate enough to be able to say, I want to be Mr. Malawi a couple years back, and then being able to see that as I grew older, one of the best feelings ever, bro. Because we've been chasing that for a while. Yeah. So yeah, man, shout out to the whole Beat Fam organization, Malawi itself, and the whole gym here for always giving me support and keep going. Yeah, man, it's nice, bro. It's given me a whole different way of looking at things, but it hasn't changed me as a person. Yeah, I'm still trying to go about my day-to-day life as Frazier Zeka, but then I have this pressure to perform as Mr. Malawi. Yeah, it comes with the what? The title, I guess. Yeah. So I've been looking at it in a good way, though, not in a bad way. Yeah, just still be yourself, because I believe that's the most important thing. Being able to be yourself, and then people should get motivation, inspiration, all should understand what it is that you are, apart from this title, because it's the title, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it doesn't change me in the wrong way, I feel. Maybe if people tell me differently, I'll learn from that. But then from so far what I know, bro, It's been nice, man. It's been nice.
Yeah.
It's been a good run so far.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you've been in the fitness industry for a while now.
Yeah.
What do you think
Crazy, man, to actually think about it. I was thinking about it the other day. I think it's been like 13, 14 years. I've been training people, dog. Like,
14 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, maybe that was just like a spice. But then I think 12 to 13 years.
12 to 13 years.
Imagine, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So you've been training people for 12 to 13 years. What do you
Imagine.
think is the biggest fitness myth that people should stop believing?
Supplements are steroids.
Okay.
You gotta stop believing that, man. Supplements are supplements, bro. Come on, especially in Malawi, we have a whole lot of tendency of seeing a guy come out of game stores or the health club or anywhere else where they sell supplements, and then you just feel like, hey, I will use that. Come on, man. And then the other thing is you being able to think that if you just buy supplements, then you're gonna be that guy that's on the bottle.
Gonna become Mr. Malawi.
No, it don't work like that. You gotta work hard, bro. You gotta work hard. It's supplement is food. It's like it's gonna help you gain certain things that you can't gain. Yeah, it's a supplement. You know, it's not the extra thing that's gonna make you change. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever seen anyone use steroids in Malawi? And have you ever used steroids?
Yeah, I feel like. Okay, in this interview, at this right part right now, we're gonna go pass. Next question. I don't want to talk about what I've seen and what I've done and what I've done, because I know this is gonna become a misconception. But on another interview with my man here, we'll dive deep into that.
Okay.
But nah, we don't do that, bro. Stay healthy. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, guys.
Yeah.
Azek, tiambe no zenizene.
Nah.
Tiambe zenizene.
Busy, this one.
Is so people always say that bodybuilders getting bigger,
You end up losing size.
you end up losing size.
Yeah.
Down there. Is that
But
fact?
life was beg to differ, man. I swear down.
Is that fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Fiction.
Yeah, bro, if you're born with a, don't blame it on the muscles. Some of us are muscular. And we are still okay down there.
It's still okay down
Yeah, so we don't know what you're saying. But if you've seen somebody who's gone through that, maybe they can explain better, but not me, dog.
Okay.
I'm okay there, bro.
Okay, we're all good.
Yeah, we're good. Get big, bro. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. So guys, it's okay to bodybuild. You're not gonna...
As it says, bodybuild. The whole body gonna change in the right way. Yeah? Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Zeka, let's say you had an opportunity to work with any athlete or any person in the world, in Malawi, outside Malawi. Who do you think would be your dream session to work with?
Any athlete. That's broad, man.
Any athlete, even non-athletes.
Hey, bro. I would like to work with the president, dog. Yeah,
which president?
Highlight any president, because obviously they're a president, bro. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of them, bro. I feel like they need a lot of help. I'm your guy. I'm a personal trainer. Come on, highlight your boy, Mr. Balai. I'll get you not only in shape. Make sure you have a good day too, as you work out. Trust me. All right.
How
Presidents.
about okay?
Presidents.
But no specific president. Just any president.
I like to work with who I say. Lamine Yamal, bro. Yeah, bro. I feel like Lamine Yamal. I work with Lamine Yamal, man. I feel like it's a very perfect story of how we've seen him grow up from when he started playing, or if you were following him before, towards what he is right now. I feel like seeing him change into something else, like get a bit bigger or a little more fitter in different ways, would be dope, bro. So working with Lamine would like give me a whole lot of opportunity, and I got a whole lot of time with him, man.
Okay.
Yes, I see. Even Neymar, holla at me, bro. Come on, man. See you struggling a lot, bro. Neymar, come on. Neymar, holla at your boy, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs a bit of muscle.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling too. We don't wanna. Yeah, you know. But yeah, I can change that too. Raheem, holla at me, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Zeka, as we wrap up this interview, what would you say are your closing remarks, and what should people take home from this interview?
My closing remarks would be, bro, thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you've pushed this for a while. George did for a while. You felt like I was, right? Be honest. You felt like I was dodging an interview, yeah? The people need to know you, so you felt like you were dodging. I was dodging.
I'm a dodge.
Come on, man. Yeah. We're here, bro. It was a very good opportunity for me also to be able to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Haven't done that in a while. And be able to speak to you towards those questions. I hope they help somebody.
Yeah.
Lead them towards light, not darkness. And be able to understand bodybuilding a bit better, or if they need to understand me more, then I hope this offers a little insight in who I really am, you know? Yeah. And the other thing is, shout out to you, bro, for actually starting this initiative. I keep believing that people who are there to help others get better are there for a reason. So yeah, thank God for you too.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, and then shout out to anybody who actually watches this show, who watches and pushes it, and I hope that this grows into something that you've always formidably thought of. Yeah. May the success be with you, brother. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to Malawi itself, as a whole in general, Africa, the world, and everybody who gives us a little bit of attention on a particular day, because I feel like that's you actually taking something that you will never get back, you know? So shout out to you, we really appreciate. And if you need a little more insight towards who I am or what I could say or XYZ, I feel like maybe in due time we'll get there, but as for now, thank you for this opportunity, brother.
Amen.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Yeah, boo.
Thank you guys for tuning into episode 4 of the Fit Edge Malawi podcast. We sat down with 2025 Mr. Malawi, Frazier Zeka. As always, leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.